Hi, I'm Andy Proudman. I'm here at the amazing Asprey Hall Golf Club. Today we're going to be analysing one of our Facebook followers' golf swings. Welcome to Me and My Golf TV. So I've had a message from Matthew Eastwood from Facebook saying, can you give me any tips or drills that could help me stop skying my driver? So skying the driver, yeah, can be a problem. It leaves over a lot of the time a nasty mark on the top of the club face. For those of you who don't know what a sky is, it's where the ball will strike the top, the crown of the golf club here, and then shoot straight up in the air. So we first of all want to hopefully explain what the sky is so you can get an understanding of what causes it. And then we'll go through a few things, Matthew, for yourself that you can check in your golf swing to ensure that hopefully you're doing the right things. It's very difficult for us to sort of pinpoint an exact fault, but certainly we can give you some things to check in your swing. So the sky, what is it? Basically, it's when the club with the driver is striking too much on the way down. We often hear with the driver that we want to get more of a sweeping motion with it. Okay, we want to sweep that ball off the tee, especially with the size of the drivers lately. They're obviously quite large, and we want to see that ball often teed up quite high to get that sort of sweeping motion and get the most out of it. So it is literally when the club is striking too much on the way down. So first of all, if you're skying the drive on the golf course, rather than change your golf swing, one very simple thing is to do is just tee that ball low. We don't have to have it a set height. Everybody's different, everybody's swing is different. So if you're skying the drive on the golf course, tee it down low. Okay, that's going to really help you just get the ball more off the middle of the face. Now, as I said, it's very hard to pinpoint exactly what Matthew's doing here, but what I'm going to go through is some things in the setup that we often see that cause the sky, and then you can check to make sure you're not doing it, Matthew, as well. So first of all, ball position in your driver. We want to make sure that it's not too central. This can lead to that ball, or that club, sorry, striking down too much. So I want you to first of all get on the range practice area, get a golf club or an alignment stick inside the left heel and make sure that ball is forward in the stance. As you can see here, guys, also I've got a nice solid wide base. That's going to give me a good solid base here, and again help me get a little bit more behind the golf ball. So we've got wide stance, ball position forward. Now weight distribution from right to left. It's pretty important with your driver. We don't want to get too left-sided. Again here we want to remain behind the golf ball and again get that more of a sweeping motion. So you're going to go ball position, left heel, nice solid wide stance, maybe even favour the right side 60%, just enabling you to get that upper body and the whole side of yourself just behind the golf ball there, just to again encourage that sort of sweeping motion. So they're the main things in the setup I want you to check, Matthew. Now from a golf swing point of view, again here I don't know what you're doing, but we normally see that if somebody is skying the golf ball, they're usually over the top of the swing plane. Now over the top can be caused by a number of things. It can be caused by a poor club face, but we're going to take it into consideration that your club face is good today, Matthew. We're just going to sort of go through some things that you can check to see if your swing plane is correct. So I want you to take your setup and we'll go through the backswing first. So we've got a nice wide stance, ball position forward. Now for somebody who would sky the driver as a result of the backswing, this is what we'd normally see. We'd normally see that the club would be picked up above the swing plane. Here now when the club gets parallel to the ground, we'd see that the club head is way out in front of the hands. So it's quite a high motion and an upward motion. Again, that you can see there is quite a steep backswing, and you can cause that sort of downward motion. So what I want you to check, I want you to allow the club to move on this nice arc, and when the club gets parallel to the ground, we want the club head in line with the hands and parallel to your target line. So that first motion in the backswing is really key. You often hear people say swing the driver low. Okay, I want you to focus more on swing the driver around, and when you get to this point here, parallel to the ground, it's going to be parallel to your target line. And there's your swing arc. It just continues around then, and that's going to ensure your backswing is on a decent plane. Now, that's obviously covered the backswing. Now, downswing. Again, this is probably where the most important part is, really. If you're over the swing plane here, then you are definitely going to get more of a downward strike. So without giving you too much drills, or too many things to think about, I want you to maybe look on your mobile phone if you've got a camera, and we want to see that the same position on the way down when your club reaches parallel to the ground. We want to see the club head is parallel, sorry, the club shaft is parallel to your target line. Club head is in line with the hands. If you're too much out here, club's in front of the hands, that's when you're going to get that downward strike, and that ball's going to pop up straight up in the air and put that nasty mark on top of your golf club. So a few things there, Matthew, for you. I think, like I say, it's very difficult without seeing your golf swing, but there's certainly some checkpoints that you can go through. The most important ones for me: setup, get the ball position forward, get the weight maybe a little bit back on your right side. Then you're looking at swing plane. Swing plane is key to get that nice sweeping motion with the driver. Check your backswing, and if you can take a look on your camera or even a mobile phone, it's going to give you some real good feedback on what you're actually doing. So hope that helps. Post your comments as usual. Let me know, Matthew, if that helps you, and we look forward to seeing you soon on Me and My Golf TV.